Hello, chat. How's everybody doing? I know I stopped the I switched before the timer was up, but I apologize for being a little bit late. Um, OBS decided to not work correctly, so I apologize if you got like three separate going live notifications. There's OBS not wanting to do what I wanted it to. So yeah, we got through it, but it took a little bit extra time. So I apologize for that. But we are back and ready to stream. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you all had a good weekend. Hopefully it was chill, easygoing, exciting, maybe, depending on what you were looking for. For me, very relaxing weekend. Kind of just hanging out, playing some video games. I can't remember if I mentioned, I think I did, the game Haste that I just recently picked up. Played a good amount of that. It's hard. I'm not very good at it, but it's a lot of fun. I think I might be on like the last zone or something, given the spectacle of how it loaded up. I think after you beat the like main story, it becomes like a free roam, free run kind of situation. So it's one of those, like, you can come back and play it however much you want. But yeah, very fun. I also played a good amount of Trackmania as well. If you remember, on Friday, we managed to finally beat the last map that we needed to unlock the final 5 campaign tracks, which was very cool. And then yesterday, the new weekly shorts came out, and I decided I was just gonna author time all of them. I think like 3 of them came pretty easily. They weren't super difficult maps. Very fun though, still fun. But they weren't super tough. There was one specifically though, I think it was track 4 in the weekly shorts. That was pretty difficult. Let me I don't know if I'm just not sitting upright or yeah, my camera's up a little high. There we go. That's a little better. But yeah, I decided to author time on the maps, and number 4 was giving me some problems. And I was hunting it for a good, I want to say at least 30-40 minutes maybe. It's hard to say because I was just like, I was locked in. I had Pat's Yakuza stream up. I had music playing. So I was just, I had things on my screen, so something in my ear, and I was locked into Trackmania. And eventually I did get the author time because I think I did. Pretty sure I did. But they have the track was specifically designed so that, like, if you ran it the normal way, you'd be like a second off of like not world, well, I think at least world record, but I think author time was also under 17 seconds, so you'd be about a second off even if you were as fast as you possibly could be. And so I realized, and this is the first time I've like noticed a track like has like a shortcut like that. Instead of winding through and taking you, I can show you on Friday. But instead of like winding through and going to the right on the main track, there's a little like doorway basically, on the left side, basically if you go straight. But if you just go through without like anything, like as you take off, you don't have enough speed because there's a ramp that you have to jump and land in like this little zone to continue on to the secondary path. If you don't have enough speed, you can't make it. And so what they did was they put a boost like little zone right at the start, but it's all the way as far possible as it could be. So you have to figure out a way to angle it so you can hit the boost, and then you can hit the boost, cut to the left enough that you get enough room to be able to cut back right at the right angle to not hit any walls, and land with enough speed to take off and land in the like the ramped zone, and then once you get past there, it's pretty easy. You take a left, there's another ramp, and then that leads to a boost zone, and that gives you that extra speed to get to author time. Very tricky map, relatively speaking, but it was fun to actually like hunt for a track like that. I've hunted a couple tracks, but they came relatively easy, obviously, except for like the couple we were hunting to unlock the last 5. But that one I was locked in. I was actually trying to like run the best I could. So that felt pretty good. I also installed a plugin in Trackmania because I have a couple of plugins, and you've seen them on screen. Like some of them are like the speedometer with the gear icon in it. One shows like the status of the wheel conditions. Oh, and then the times. Those are a plugin as well. But I added another one called Trackmania Exchange or Mania Exchange Randomizer. And basically you just hit random map and it gives you a random map off of Trackmania Exchange, which is pretty cool. But one thing I was thinking we could try, there's a thing called the randomize. I think it's called the randomizer challenge, where you spend an hour and try and get as many goals as you possibly can in that time, which I think is kind of cool. I don't expect to do well, but I do want to try it one time. So I think maybe one stream we'll give that a shot. I don't know if it'll be next week or this week, because I do want to grind some ranked. But yeah, it could be fun. At the very least, we'll try out some random tracks, see what it gives us. Because I found some cool ones in there. There were a couple that I've played because I think some of them became like tracks of the day, and so I've played them already, which is fine. I just go on to the next one. But I do every so often one will pop up and be like, oh, I think I've done that one, and I'll see my time in the little section on the left. Like, all right, yeah, I did try this track before. So yeah, Trackmania is pretty fun. I'm still enjoying it. It's right now it's more of a like play it when I'm not playing anything else kind of game, but and then when I play it on Fridays. But other than that, it's I'm still having a good time. And then I played some more Metaphor ReFantasio because my friends are on my case for not finishing it. But little do they know, I'm gonna finish it. They don't believe, but I will. Anyway, let's hop into some Guess the Game. And then we can play some more Avowed. And I think in Avowed, we're heading to a new zone, I think. Or we're about to with a new companion. So let's get into it. Okay. So it looks like there's a laser right here. Could be, and I'm assuming it's a laser on like a gun. But the vision is like crazy because it's got all the red, green, blue like split up. I don't think it's ready or not, but it's kind of the only one I can think of right now. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we've got like a really dilapidated road. Kind of arid looking plants. 73% Metacritic score. Do we have any information on this one? No. I'm wondering if it could be like Arma or something. I don't think it is, but yeah. PC, Xbox Series. So we got a dead guy here. It's at the stairs, but this doesn't. So it's an Xbox console exclusive. 73% Metacritic score. FPS RPG element shooter. Oh, I wonder if it's Stalker 2, maybe? Hey. I don't know if I'm honestly not sure if I hadn't gotten it here. I guess I got it here and I think it was no, I got it here. This kind of gave me like dilapidated like Russian territory kind of thing, and then I saw FES RPG elements. Oh. And that kind of led me towards it, and then I knew it was an Xbox console exclusive. So I kind of just I don't know what that was, but I kind of just guessed. Ooh, interesting. Pixelated. This looks like a jousting arena. Unfortunately, it doesn't really give me much. But my first guess is not the right one, apparently. I was going to guess McPixel, but it does not appear to be that. Okay, so this is old. Originally released, too old for Metacritic score. This seems like maybe it's like a DOS game. Could it be like an Age of Empires? Like the original or something? No. It's on the Amiga. Ugh. It looks like it's like an RTS, maybe. In which case, I don't have a lot of knowledge. It's a strategy. Medieval strategy is not a genre I am very familiar with. 1986. Best I'm gonna guess is like a Robin Hood game, maybe. Wait, that was one of the options. I think it was Robin Hood Defender of the Crown. So I was kind of close. I didn't get it, so I won't give myself that, but why is that freaking out like that? But I got close. This kind of looks like it's like that new game. It's kind of like an Among Us game. It's like Among Us meets The Office. Is the one I'm thinking of. I don't think that's what this is, because the computers don't look the same. Like they have like old school computers. Now, what the heck? So here's like an office of some kind, and then a big heavy door like on a submarine or a ship. Could be raft, maybe? No. I don't think I recognize this. Turn-based tactics. Oh no. I don't think I know this. It's by Suspicious Developments Limited. Yeah, I don't think I know this game. Tactical Breach Wizards. Never would have gotten that, unfortunately. But I don't know why it keeps resetting back to the top. But 1 out of 3. We've had worse days. I'll say that. We've had much, much worse days. So I can't complain too much. All right, let's get into some Avowed. Avowed's, I genuinely, I'm having a really good time with this game. It's very cool. I really like the style, the kind of look of it. It plays very well. The magic system's fun. Yeah, I'm having a really good time with it. Also, I think I've been thinking about like what's because I don't know when this I don't know how much we have left in the game before it's over. But I've been thinking the season 2 of the Last of Us show comes out, I think, pretty soon. If it's not already out, I don't think it is. But I watched season 1 before I played the game. Season 2, I want to play the game before I watch the show. So I think that might be our next game. Oh, but we will see. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, no. Ow. Hold on, let me kill these guys before we keep chatting. Oh, I missed because of him. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm trapped. Help. Oh god, there's skeletons here. Okay, hold on. Let me drink up. Okay, ow. Oh no. Ow. Oh, hello. Sure thing. Okay, well, I fell right into that. That's unfortunate. Oh my god, I feel like pretty underleveled here. Nice. Okay, what just hit me? You. Oh, I got him. Your mark's right in front of you. And he's dead. Oh, there's more. Okay, great. All right. Let's collect this stuff. Anyway, what I was trying to say is I think our next game is going to be Last of Us Part 2. Yeah. Because I would like to watch the show after I've played the game. So. That's all I was trying to say. And I think if you were here for Last of Us Part 1, you will remember our gaming experience not great. Right? We had a lot of technical issues because my computer couldn't play and record at the same time. Now that I'm using 2 computers, I think we'll be okay. I think. Should be. What is that down there? Why can I... Is that a bad guy or a bear or like a breakable object? Oh, it's just a breakable object. But again, I don't know exactly how long this game takes, so we'll kind of get there when we get there. Or, you know, if it's going to be a long time more, maybe we will take a break with Avowed.
Looks like quite a party. Let's break it up. How did they even get down here? Betting things must have their own secret missions. I'll say it. I'm impressed.
Oh, that guy's fast. Oh, this is not great. Oh, nice. That thing's almost dead. Nice. Get the shaman. And get this guy.
If there are any monsters left, show yourselves.
There was one. But I think it might have run away.
It's clear. Let's have a look at the Adra pillar.
That is a lot of Adra, huh? Three. Is this a door I can open? Nope. Oh, wait. Where's the thing I can use? There it is. Okay, there's two more. Can I go down? Is this... Oh, nice.
Little fire goes a long way.
Okay, cool. I can walk in here. So I think there's one more in here. Yep.
Just a little spark.
Oh, and that's the room I can go in now, I think. Nice, we got a chest. Oh, nice, some awakened Adra. I think I needed one more of those. So, sick that we got it.
Back the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us.
Why does it feel like the runes were built to lead us here? Yeah.
Godless erected many important sites around pillars of Adra, though I can't speak to their motives. The last time you tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature.
Maybe.
Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help.
I don't know if it could only help.
Than before. Brace yourself.
It could certainly go wrong. Oh, this is new. Uh-oh. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. As soon as I saw little tentacles popping out, I knew I was getting grabbed. Ooh. Oh.
You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts, we welcome you.
The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain.
Yeah, what are you? Who are you?
We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them.
Is this thing related to the Dream Scourge? I feel like it is.
We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls.
If that were true, you have to be as powerful as a god.
We dream, the land stirs. We become.
Okay.
They brought their prayers to us. We answered.
If you're a god, how come no one's heard of you?
Our people died, Their books were burned. No one was left to speak our name. But we remember an age of connection and wholeness. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us.
Akita.
They sang in
Have we
awe
heard
of what
that
we made.
before? I'm trying to remember what like the older race was that like from the memories before.
Steward of life,
The gardener, huh?
Sabadal.
Sabadal. All these years I've wondered whose godlike I am. I'm your godlike. That makes you the god of dead people and my deity. What aren't you telling me? Yeah, that's kind of the, because 3 is like a little too cordial.
We offer you connection, root to branch, and you return to us
Ooh.
with suspicion. Our spark found you when you dreamed in the womb. Godlike, they said.
Okay, it was a little suspicious. That's fair.
We have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long.
Yeah, in the story where I asked you whose godlike I am, you told me none of this. I mean, maybe they didn't know.
A mistake, nothing more. We swear, we kept nothing from you. This prison clouds our mind, our memories as murky as fetid water. Find us, free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea.
The garden, huh? I'll find you. I promise I won't let you suffer alone. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Your words are
I
indeed.
still don't really trust him.
Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain. Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akita, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden.
There's definitely something
Prison.
they're not telling us. And you'll help me end this dream scourge.
We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound.
That feels like they're gonna.
Us in the garden.
I'm just saying. I've played Halo.
Wine, we
That's all I'm saying. If you ever heard of the Flood, or the Halo rings, I guess.
Let us offer you a sliver
just saying.
of power, a boon to help you survive and find us. Will you accept it?
I don't see why not. Let's get a power.
Our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Find us. Free us.
Do I know where the Tabaru Sinakis is? Thorn of Sapadal. Fires a thorn of energy that passes through multiple enemies, causing damage on impact and momentarily rooting them in place. It's not bad. I don't mind that at all. Wakey, wakey. Where are my homies at? Oh. Hey, guys. Good to see you.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought.
Pillows wouldn't be a bad move. You thought I was dead, didn't you?
Actually, I thought your soul had been blasted to 1,000 pieces.
Fair.
But I'm happy to be proven wrong. While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands. Somewhere deep in the untouched
Probably the
wilderness.
garden. Yep.
You've heard of it. Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the dream scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say.
Did I say anything specific?
Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before.
Oh,
Though only in traces.
interesting.
Must be connected to the dream scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin.
Their name is Sapadal.
Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you?
They're my god. Apparently I'm Sapadal's godlike.
Excuse me? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this?
They're an old god. They didn't reach out to me until I set foot in the living lands.
You never heard them before? Not even in your childhood? Only when you arrived on these shores?
Mm-hmm.
A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something.
A watcher told me the Adra in the living lands is different.
Not the Adra itself, but how it comes together. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the living lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora.
Oh,
Connected only to itself.
interesting.
Or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the living lands is their prison, their tomb.
Yeah, there must be a connection.
You could be right, but we have no way of knowing for certain. Not yet, anyway. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it.
What do you think, Kai?
I got a headache just thinking about it. And I'm not the one with the god knocking around in there.
The real question is, where do I start?
I need to find the Hall of Tabaru Sanakis.
Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Yup.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Mesiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues.
What does this mean for Emerald Stair?
I don't know. The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy. The end of the living lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
That's true.
Wait,
Oh,
we smell the musk of war. We hear the clash of steel.
are we about to be an ambush or something? Is it happening now or is it a memory?
We were sure they came. Was it the past?
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter?
We need to get back fast.
Oh no. Let's go.
Oh no, is Fior?
Take the lead.
Oh no.
There's a way up those stairs.
Wait, is Fior Mesiverno under attack? That's bad. Surely that can't be good, right? Oh, I broke a pot. Oh, that's what that set of stairs or that door is for.
Such a thing as learning too much. The mortal mind can only take so many revelations.
Ah, not me. I'm built different.
What we discovered here, it changes everything.
Nah.
A hidden god in the living lands. Who knew?
Well, that is quite the revelation that my god is an awesome god. But my god is Sapadal. That's kind of wild.
Oh my god. No!
Oh, wow. I didn't even see that.
This was no accident.
Dude, it's got to be the steel garrote, right? Oh.
What happened? Who did this? The city's under attack. Come, there isn't a moment to waste.
Could this be the work of steel
We won't
garrote?
learn anything standing here.
Fair enough.
I just hope Quilichi is all right.
Something
Nah, my goat's fine.
doesn't look like the city, but let's make sure no one's hurt.
I can't believe this. All things considered, Fior Messiverno looks undamaged. Surprising.
Yes, so what is burning?
The state of our defenses. Whoever started this fight didn't come prepared to finish it. I would be happy to oblige them. Someone made a dangerous enemy today.
We'll fight them with you, Giada.
Hell yeah.
Break, they bind us.
Oh. All right. How bad is the drop? Oh, can't go that way. Okay, that's a pretty bad drop. All right. We will find a way around. Can we go this way? Is there a way down over here? Maybe, kind of. There's something over there. Ouch. My little toesies. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Ow. Uh-oh. Oh, I might have screwed up here. How might I go about fixing this little problem we have here? Oh. Okay, I pulled out my gun. Come on. What do I do here? Do I just have to reload the save? Load game. Oh no. This isn't too far. Hopefully this is pre-drop. Okay, cool. This is where I wanted to be. Whew. That could have been less than ideal. Huh. Oh, I leveled up. Let's get an intellect. And then we have an ability point. Bounces between enemies. Yeah, I like crackling bolt a lot. I think it's probably one of my most used spells. Oh no, wait. What do we do here? Uh-oh. 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 Well, come on, man. Well, that's just not fair. It just knocked me off. I'm assuming you can't get down from here. You have to climb back up after you get the thing. Fine. Let me get the thing, and then we'll go back. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Alright. Oh, I gotta level up again. Intellect. And that. Alright. Now we'll go. Okay, cool. We can go down this way.
I hope everyone is all right. My people settled these lands in the name of freedom. It took 50 years, but our oppressors caught up to us. I hate living in interesting times.
Amen, girl.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Whew. If that ain't the truth. Oh. Steel Garrote soldiers and Fjord Rangers. Okay, so it looks like it was the Steel Garrote. Oh. There's some of those apparitions there. Oh. What's up, guys? You guys all right? I guess they got him. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Maybe they won. Kind of, won. As much as you can win in something like this. Oh.
There's the city. Thank goodness. It's good.
Envoy, over here. I see you avoided the carnage. A few of your countrymen, well, let's say they didn't know any better.
You may have beaten us today, but it's only a matter of time before Emerald Stair bends the knee.
Shut up already.
I like this
Since
guy.
the two of you are kin, I thought maybe you could help squeeze some information out of him.
Yeah, what happened?
What we know is this. The Steel Garrote marched on Emerald Stair. We're pretty sure they wanted to set us to the torch.
And you taught them the error of their ways. Well done.
Hell yeah.
Just doing my job, same as you. What I don't understand is why they came unprepared. Few soldiers, and even fewer supplies. If the Steel Garrote wanted to start a fire, they sure didn't pack a lot of firepower.
Maybe this was some kind of diversion. Oh, or was that?
That was you?
Sure was, buddy.
That's
Idiot.
one question down. I'm sure the governor will want to thank you himself. As for our friend here,
Yeah, let's
It
chat.
doesn't matter what you do to me. The living lands will be brought to heel.
now listen. I am a patient man. But if you don't give us some answers, the envoy here is going to rip you in half.
Straight down the middle, is that right? Oh, crack your knuckles and smile.
Nice touch. I'm not looking forward to cleaning up the mess, so you can help me by telling us what we want to know.
Your threats are wasted, cur. I have nothing to hide. Inquisitor Ludwig gave the order to march on Fior Messiverno.
So I figured, tell me why. Was the ambassador aware of this?
Of course not. Hilgard lacks the spine to make the hard calls. Emerald Stair's on the precipice of disaster. Crops have failed, the townsfolk are defiant, and it's only gotten worse.
I fail to see how attacking my city helps the situation.
The coast is the only habitable corner in the living lands. We can unite as one people, or let the wilderness take us.
This
What
guy sucks.
choice do we have? Tradition led this place to its doom. Better that it burn, and the people start again.
That is, without a doubt, the worst justification for
Yep.
a war crime that I have ever heard.
No, that's so true,
Speaking
Giada.
From experience, people don't usually unite as one after you've attacked their home.
Ludwig tried to hasten the inevitable. Nothing more.
Ah, now that is what I call a thorough confession. What do you want to do with him? As an adherent, I trust you know how to handle it by the book.
Yeah, what would you guys do?
Violence is the language of the Steel Garrote. Nothing less will get through to them.
I say throw back the little ones if they're not in a position to do more harm. Besides, he's probably more scared of what'll happen if you don't.
That is
kill him.
true.
Your call, Envoy.
Ludwig doesn't like guys like that. Send him back to the embassy in chains.
I will see to it myself. Too bad the road to Paradise is in bad shape. Our wagon might hit a bump or two.
As much as I want to rip his soul apart, maybe he's more useful
Hey.
to us alive.
I get it, Giada.
You can't send me back to Ludwig. Don't you know what she does to people who fail her?
Yes, I do.
Can't wait to find out. See you around, Envoy.
Yeah, that was the right move.
A fate worse than death, perhaps. But fate nonetheless.
Good call. He's Ludwig's problem. Not worth getting your hands dirty.
Amen, brother. Well, that was satisfying. Especially when he was like, "Oh, do you know what Ludwig does to people who fail her?" Haha. Yes, I do. That is the point.
Envoy.
Sup,
I owe you
gamers?
my gratitude, and perhaps an apology. Did they tell me you're the reason our city is standing?
I wonder what happens if you don't do that mission.
Before they could cause any serious damage.
Oh. Let me see what is hidden. Looks like they were preparing for an attack on Fior.
I can't imagine what it cost you to stand up to the likes of the Steel Garrote, but
That's nothing.
we won't forget it.
No doubt your Inquisitor is aware of what happened here. You've made a powerful enemy.
I can deal with the Inquisitor.
The Inquisitor is not one to be trifled with. I hope you are not punished for your generosity. As for us, we're still standing, but our enemies have little patience for failure.
We agree on one thing. The Steel Garrote have declared war on the living lands.
Ain't that the truth? Ambassador Hilgard wanted a diplomatic relationship.
Call it what you like. This is an invasion of our sovereign territory.
Hey, I'm with
What
you.
happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. Today marks a notable victory, but we've only bought ourselves time, not salvation.
True.
Tell us, what of your research into the dream? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
Boy, do I have a lot to tell you.
I may have spoken in haste before.
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch. And I wasn't strong
Well,
enough to bear it.
At least he's kind of admitting fault. It isn't too late to prove yourself. Oh, then you're not going to like what we've learned.
Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it.
I don't know, man. Go ahead, Giada. Tell him everything.
You want me to do the talking? Very well. The evidence is clear. The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the dream scourge.
This one back here yawned.
By
Now I
following it
need
back
to
the
yawn.
source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island. Until we know more about its nature, we are powerless to stop it.
But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean... Quilici, tell him it's madness.
Envoy, is it true?
Oh yeah. I'm Sapodol's god. Like, we find them, we find the Dream Scourge.
You truly think you can find a god? I said I'd keep an open mind, but this is a bit much.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Steel Garrote, and now, what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
It wants us to free them.
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
But we can return someday. Rebuild your father's legacy. We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
Isn't that,
I say we go to Paradise.
Are you really? You just fought the Adherents, the Steel Garrote. You want to go back to where they're... What? Paradise is under Adherent control.
Exactly. As long as we are Animancers, the Adherents will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, hide in plain sight, let them believe we're beaten, and bide our time.
I don't know, man.
The Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence.
I'm kind of on the side of the Animancers.
The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
Shadow, what do you recommend? And then I'll ask Kai.
Thirdborn has its own problems. Paradise is more secure, but it would mean living under Adheran rule. I don't like our options, but that shouldn't stop us from committing to one.
Anna Nim. Hey, how's it going? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Kai, what do you recommend?
Thirdborn's full of hardy types. Lots of former soldiers and mercenaries. A rough bunch, but good to have at your back.
So that's kind of what I'm thinking.
It's also farther from the Steel Garrote's base of operations.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's where I'd make my stand.
I mean, yeah, I think building up in Thirdborn is probably the best idea.
To lend our strength to theirs, as Animancers and as fellow expatriates.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the Republics. I trust you to help us again.
Yeah, Quilici's the goat.
Where does the hunt for the Dream Scourge take you next?
I'm doing all right, playing some Avowed, and boy, this game started popping off. Do you? What? She hasn't said a word. Is she about to say something?
Oh, I do.
There we go.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you are getting swept up in all of this.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Really, you should know better, darling.
Have you played Avowed at all?
And I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Achaean scholar in the Living Lands, and...
Godless scholar, my dear.
Oh, those are the godless?
Academia uses their
Oh.
Ah, right. Layman's terms.
Interesting.
Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short...
So they're like the
I can lead you to the garden.
Prometheans
30 years
from
of
Halo?
research, and I think the
No, the
answer
Forerunners.
lies in a ruin called Nakukubel, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now. Though the city was saved, my research wasn't, which means the Steel Garrote knows just as much as we do.
Good to know.
Wait, if they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too.
Yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's very fun, especially if you liked like
Meet me in third.
like Skyrim and stuff. It's
You can't
to
miss
me
it.
it's a
the only bit of civilization
more
we
modernized version of that.
can call it that.
I really like the
I'm
magic
getting
system in this
ready to
game.
Just meet you there.
Ugh, what a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman.
Yeah, if you like Skyrim at all, this feels like a an improvement to me. I like Skyrim the first time I played it. Never really found a follow up playthrough years later that fun. This feels like an advancement of that to me. How long have you two been involved?
A gentleman never
Oh, this little joker, huh? What a scamp.
feel young again.
I am officially putting a stop to this line of questioning. Keep it in the bedroom.
That's Skyrim, but I liked
For what
Oblivion
it's
much
worth,
more.
I've
I never
reached
played
the
Oblivion,
outside.
but I think
She's a good friend.
Oblivion was made by Obsidian, right?
Now, we could use both.
This is an Obsidian.
There's a gate.
It's very much an Obsidian RPG. So if you like those,
Some of our best rangers.
this is a good one.
I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, envoy.
Exploring the living lands with a friend. What more could I ask for?
Back to Shatterscarp then.
Back to Shatterscarp indeed, buddy. What's next? Reach third. Oh, we're going to Thirdborn. I assume we're meeting our homie there. Where is... How do we get there? What direction do we need to go? Because I think we came up from the southeast. So where on the map are we going now? Northwest, right? Yep. Do we have any? Oh, wait. Should we maybe do these? Wow, that's still a really hard mission. That's one that just goes as we go. Food theft. Oblivion was made by Bethesda, like Skyrim. Okay, because I know. I could have sworn. What other games did Oblivion? Oh, they made. Did they make the Outer Worlds? Hold on. Let me check. Obsidian Entertainment. I think it was the same developer as just Elder Scrolls. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what they made. Outer Worlds. Yep. Here we go. Games. Grounded they made. Oh, Fallout New Vegas. Yep. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. Sith Lords. Neverwinter Nights 2 I've heard of. Never played it. But yeah, I think they worked. I think they were part of they were working under Bethesda at that time, probably as like a studio under them. I don't know. I don't know what words I'm trying to say, but I think you understand. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. But yeah, basically, I think you're right. Let's real quick. Yeah, we might as well. Might as well track this. Is this? Let's go retrieve those stolen crops before we continue on. Oh, how do we get over there? This way? Are we trying to go through the mountains there? Where am I from? Eastern U.S. What about you? Why am I crouched? Oh, can't go that way. Have I gone this way at all? Oh. I just need to follow the river. The Grim Wetlands. Have I been over there? I have. Oh, you're from Europe. Nice. It's weird. I get a lot of European, basically non-Americans in my stream. I don't know why that is, but hey, shout out. I appreciate it. I wonder if it's like a time thing. Although, isn't it later in the night for you guys? What time is it where you are? I feel like it's late. Oh my god. Holy. Oh, hello. Ow. Oh, there's a lot of bugs here. Suck it, baby. What do I think about what they did in the last 2 to 3 months? It sucks. They're yeah. I don't want to get too far into it, but all in all, I'm not a fan of either one. What is this? Oh, it's just some of these. What's that green stuff? I wonder if it's this. That's got to be. Well, I don't know. Oh. It's 2:10. That's pretty late. Oh, uh-oh. Oh. We're in a cave. Hello. Oh, it says I can talk to you, but it won't let me. Okay. Have I been here before? Yeah, this is...
What you looking at?
Yeah, I've been here before. Oh, am I gonna have to, like... Wait, what is this?
I said stand down. If they had come to kill us, we would be dead.
Erlen, I know this is the Adiran who set Igwil free, but...
What are you going to do? Growl at them with your stomach? We spared Egwolf for a reason. I'm sure he also has a reason to stand before us now. It behooves us to listen to it.
I'm here for the food you stole from the
I knew
farmers.
someone would look for it eventually. Allow me to appeal to your better
I'm assuming they're
instincts,
gonna need it.
if you will.
Do you think the U.S. will be back to normal once Trump is out of office, like back to their old role in the world? No. I do not. I think he's done, at least not for a long, long time. He's done irreparable harm to our system of government, our economy. You know, how I think he's divided the country further than it's been in a long time. I think it's gonna be really hard to mend all of that in any kind of reasonable amount of time. So, you know, maybe at some point we get back to, I don't think we'll ever be back to the world superpower we were, like after I think like World War II, basically. Because we've kind of given up our position as an ally with Europe in Europe. So that I don't know how we mend that relationship. Yeah, I think it's going to be a really long time before we get very close, if at all close, to where we were before. So it's not possible, but I think it's going to take a long time. If you're paradising rebels, you should go back. You'll be safer there. Farmers are starving because you have to steal from
You are
them.
starving, Adiran. In a choice between us and them, I will always choose us. That does not mean I take pleasure in it. I feel the farmer's pain as keenly as I feel my own. But the crops are the crops. My people's lives are on the line. I have no choice.
You and the farmers could compromise.
Compromise? The food we have is already barely enough.
Maybe there's some working relationship. Oh, last farmer you robbed, his wife is sick. Do you have any medicine?
Don't answer that.
Please. We took some supplies from Adiran soldiers. Yes.
Now that I'm okay with.
Rose draught. It is useless to us. We are hungry, not ill. We would give it gladly. But what of this farmer? We have taken his livelihood. Are we to believe he would be satisfied with such a trade?
So you would say China's already the new #1? No. Not particularly, because I think Europe, again, I'm not a political scientist. Politics is not my main interest, but I keep up. As far as I understand it, generally speaking, Europe has a tense-ish relationship with China. I don't think as much as the US, but a tense enough relationship with China that I don't think they're like ready to just jump the gun to switch to being best friends with China. I still think I do think there's still some tension there that keeps them from doing that, but they're certainly trending in that direction, I would say. And I would say part of that is China has its own political issues that Europe, a large portion of Europe doesn't quite gel with, but also the relationship that relationships that China has with other authoritarian regimes, Russia, North Korea, stuff like that, tends to put a bit of a wedge between more democratic European nations and China. Does that make sense? We do believe she was best to say she was only hoarding the food to make her last days more comfortable. Yeah.
Then I can hardly stand by and allow her to die in vain. Here, take what you need. We will pray for his family's health. I admit I am unused to Adiran generosity.
We're not all bad, I promise.
A promise I hope to see proven in time. May the skies smile upon you, Adiran.
And you too, Erlin. Nice. So we got the medicine. Not the food, but the medicine is kind of what he needed anyway. So I hope he'll be happy with that. Oh, Thirdborn is in Shatterscarp. I thought it would be the other way around. I thought Shatterscarp was the region. Thirdborn was the... Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay, that is a camp. Alright, let's head back here. Also, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. And then if you pop another answer or a question in, Anna, I'll answer it when I come back. All right, I am back. Yeah, for sure, Europeans don't want to live in a world dominated by China. We sure would pick the U.S. as the lesser evil, at least the U.S. before Trump. Yeah, I mean, I do think your use of the lesser evil is very poignant. Because even as a U.S. citizen, I would not say, you know, the U.S. is the best country in the world. The government has certainly done lots of questionable at best things. So, but again, I would never want to speak for Europeans. So I'm glad you offered some insight. That's just kind of what I had picked up from, you know, chattering online and stuff. But I'm glad you were able to speak on that a little bit as a European yourself. I let them keep the food exchange for medicine. You can save your wife.
You did what? You actually found treatment for her. But you let them keep the crops? Why would you do a thing like that?
They were starving.
They're starving? We're starving. Everyone's hungry in these damned woods.
Yup.
Now I'll have to go bow and scrape to the Grain Commission for help. I don't need it. I wouldn't have needed it if you hadn't gotten involved.
I know you can provide for your family. You got nothing to prove.
You don't know anything. What good is a farmer if he can't work? What good is a husband if... Gods. Fine. I'll go when it's quiet.
There you go, buddy.
No one can see me. But nothing happened here. Understand?
I don't even know who you are. Wink. Understood.
That's the spirit.
A hand to aid the other. Succor for those with eyes to see.
I don't know if they look outdated. It could also be my settings. I'm on a 3070. And I'm on like medium. Well, I think I'm on high, but like, yeah, I think it looks fine. But I understand what you're saying. I wonder if they're on a new engine or not. I wonder if they're on the same engine that like Fallout 76. Oh, you mean yeah, animation, the dialogue. Absolutely, that is actually, yeah, you need it more than me.
But I won't
that is a big criticism of me from me of
Next time they come for my harvest, I'll
hold on, let me
I tell you that.
finish this. Yeah, that has always been a criticism of me from me of Bethesda Obsidian games, is that the animations, I mean, they haven't changed since the first Bethesda game I played was Skyrim. They haven't changed since that, and I played Fallout 3 was the one I played recently, I think. Fallout 3. They're the same as that. Sorry, hiccups. So that even Outer Wilds had the same problem. So I'm 100% with you. There are games with much better animation. But I think it's also part of what people like about these games. It's part of like their charm. So I'm not one to necessarily say it's bad. It's just not. It's not for me, right? But I think for this game specifically, everything else is kind of above. Like everything else is better enough to me than the badness of the facial animations, if that makes sense.
Envoy,
What's up, Marius?
it's clear that no matter what happened, these people couldn't stay in Fior. Just not sure you did the right thing. These people won't survive long in a place like Thirdborn.
Yeah, what makes you say that?
Thirdborn is a rough town. They literally do their business inside the skeleton of a leviathan. If you thought Paradise's docks were rough, just wait. Plus, they have a nogfish curry that will peel your tongue. Right, changing the subject.
Yeah. Ooh. Sleep up, Buttercup. Oh, hold on. You got something else to say.
Envoy? Gods, I can't believe what's happening around here. Fjord was attacked when we weren't looking. It's a miracle it's still there.
Admit it. You're glad Fjord survived.
Admit it. Of course I am. That's people's homes. Giada's home. And farms and so forth. Just because I don't like or trust or understand most of the people there doesn't mean I'd like to see it burn. I'm a grouch and a cynic, not a blessed Korba. Right.
True. Marius is not a blessed Korra.
If I must.
Sup, Giada? I'm sure you got a lot to say.
What happened to Fior Messiverno could have been worse. A lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean the living lands is safe. If anything, it's more dangerous by far.
You sure people are aware of the threat?
We never forgot. No
Fair
matter
enough.
where animancers go, someone is always trying to kill us. Nothing enrages the gods more than mortals in pursuit of knowledge.
Wombs of gods don't excuse the things mortal do. Yeah.
Don't worry. I plan to hold the mortals accountable. As many of them as it takes.
That's why Giada's the goat.
A failed animancer lashing out at everything in reach. Even with all the tools at my disposal.
You're not a failed animancer because of that.
Scourge. And I couldn't save my people.
You could. How could you have?
Example when I can't even help myself.
Nah. That example is your legacy. You can take pride in it.
I wish I could. But that legacy is a debt I can never pay off. My parents died pursuing a better future for animancers. I can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. And right now, that's all it is.
No.
I have some
Hey, stop saying that.
Let me know if there's anything else.
You think they're gonna be all right?
Sending my people to Thirdborn. It's a good arrangement. They get a roof over their heads. The city gets animancers, and everyone gets along. For once.
Is that uncommon? Sometimes it takes a tragedy for people to come together.
We should try to harness that goodwill, or replicate it like an energy source. On the other hand, maybe not. Look, I know you didn't come to this island to help us. And yet you were here when others would have looked away. Despite everything that happened, it means a lot.
Of course, I'd do anything for you, Giada. I mean, for the animancers, the people of Fjord. And also you. Your people... Oh.
For me?
Now, hold
I don't know
on.
what to say except thank you again. From the bottom of my heart.
I know there's no, like
My kin.
relationship stuff in this
Onward
game,
to
but, like,
paradise.
who
If
knows?
you need anything, you know where to
In
find
case
me.
they add DLC or something.
Thank you.
All right, let's go put some stuff away, and then actually let me. I don't have like anything in here. In that case, let me break it down. Giant slumber. That actually looks kind of cool. One hit a melee unique. Fine dagger, common bow, and the common axe. All right. Gorgeous friend. Food restores 25%. Ooh, that is nice. If I can upgrade this. None of these need Adra, and I can make this exceptional. I don't see why not. So I need some more petrified wood branches and also some Admeth's weird. Weird. I don't know how that's pronounced. All right, so we just need a lot of Admeth's wort, which I assume is going to be not plentiful in Thirdborn, but more plentiful, more available, I should say. Yep, that's who I want. My goats. All right. Let's head on over to Thirdborn. Excuse me, ghosties. Take one of those for the road. Shatterscarp Gatehouse Beacon. Oh, this woman.
A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another.
Yeah, what do you want? Thought the steel garrote would be off licking their wounds.
What a colorful grasp of language you have. You interfered in our plans. Take it from me, Inquisitor Ludwig isn't at all pleased.
Ah, that's fine. Good thing I don't work for her.
Perhaps, but your goals are aligned. That's all that matters. We have nothing in common with the likes of her or you. Hear me out. That's all I ask.
Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Bring us her severed head and I'll consider it.
Hell yeah.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our soldiers were poised to attack Fior Messiverno. If you had been made aware, you would not have interfered.
I probably would have. I still would have interfered.
Maybe I can convince you otherwise.
Probably not.
You might not want to admit it, but Fior Messiverno is a settlement in decline. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. What exactly do you think you saved? My
people.
home,
Yeah.
that you have no right to condemn. You've done nothing but condemn it. Shouting matches with the governor, open defiance. I fight for my home because I cherish it, you shit-eating worm. Because I want us to survive.
God, Giada's awesome.
I hope you enjoy the consequences of your actions. Fior Messiverno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them.
Yeah, that isn't your judgment to make.
If you care about the stability of the island, then judge it harshly. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see,
Guess
the
I'll have to
Steel
stop him.
Garrote answer to the burned queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adir if that's what it takes.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, you're insane.
Quite the opposite. The Steel Garrote bring reason to a frontier gone mad. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, Envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine.
Hey, we're not the
You
same.
don't want to get between her and the fate of the living land, so let this serve as a warning. Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you. But don't get in our way a second time.
Oh, I plan on getting in their way again.
End well.
You didn't come all this way to just to explain yourself.
Perceptive. Maybe Ludwig is right about you. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
You don't have to answer that.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing
This-
them. It's a shame, really. Honorable folk to the last. That's a matter of perspective.
God.
Ludwig is keeping her dark impulses in check. It could have been far, far messier. When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerity. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable.
I can't wait to kill Ludwig. I won't hold my breath.
Nor should you, if you insist on interfering with our
And I do.
Be seeing you, envoy. Sooner or later.
You've seen what happens when the Steel Garrote mess with Emerald Stair. I suggest you remember it.
Yeah, get her, Giada.
Trust me. We will. Good luck with her, envoy. You're going to need it.
I didn't think
Hey, that's my wife you're talking about.
this much.
I'm sleeping with one eye open tonight.
What if I just went and BAM? You wouldn't even expect it. I'm going to steal everything I can from you. To all rangers stationed at the perimeter fort, you must report to a superior officer before leaving the fort, whether on patrol, for personal reasons, or literally anything at all. Similarly, you must also report to a superior officer whenever coming back. It's not that difficult, everyone. The swamp is a dangerous place. We don't need to add worry about everyone's well-being on top of all the other issues we are constantly managing. Failure to report in or out to a superior officer will result in a latrine duty. On a night when a triple helping of beans accidentally made it into the stew. That's crazy. Threatened him with toilet time. And honestly, I respect that. Is there anything up here? Sure doesn't seem like it. Oh, unless... Sodden list. Though much of the snow has been rendered illegible from water damage, some of it can still be made out. You need more oil for our blades. The moisture out here is terrible for them. On that note, we're actually running low on a number of supplies. Leather straps for armor upkeep, food, anything that won't go rotten in a few days' time, arrows and bullets, spare animancy equipment for downtime recreation. Don't ask. Soap. For the love of all the gods, soap. More soap than you have. We need all of it. I know I'm asking for a lot, but anything you could bribe would be. And a little lockbox. All right, to Shatterscarp we go. Oop, after we get that.
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers. And now we're leaving with more questions.
That's
How
true.
do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention why the Steel Garrote attacked my fucking home.
They have no respect for the living lands.
Exactly. They claim to bring peace and order, but at what cost? We were lucky this time. My people will be on high alert, but that doesn't mean we're safe. The Steel Garrote are hunting anyone who doesn't conform to their vision of the living lands. Our freedom is on the line.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps.
Yep.
Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn?
I wouldn't be surprised. She'll want to rid herself of this failure and restore her reputation.
Then she better come prepared. Thirdborners are a rugged bunch, and they don't give ground. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground.
Sounds like people who will fight to keep their place.
Free spirits and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law. And you've got Thirdborn.
Yep.
But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances.
Oh, that's not good.
People wandering into the desert, never returning, or coming back, changed.
The Dream Scourge.
That's what I'm afraid of.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt.
What do you know about the Thirdborn?
Town full of survivors. Anyone who decides to stake out a life in Shatterscarp isn't someone you want to mess with. Good enough people, though. And generally less likely to rob you or bore you to sleep than other places we've been.
Everything we learned in Naku Tadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth or a metaphor. Whatever the garden
True.
is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the dream.
I still think Sapadal has something to do with the Dream Scourge, whether intentionally or not. Yatsley believes the answer lies in another godless ruin, Naku Kubel. Yeah.
Yatsley
I
is
think, I think that is our best answer.
And the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yatsley can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant.
I mean, the thing
Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot
yeah,
of
I was gonna say.
noise, but it couldn't hurt to try.
Well, also they speak in riddles. Let's try it.
This is so exciting.
But
Sapadal? It's Giada Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel.
oh,
Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
okay, those aren't
Did you get
directions.
anything?
Yeah, for a moment it seemed like Sapadal recognized you.
What? No. They must have confused me with someone else.
I wonder if they recognized her
Sapadal
parents.
Isn't as strong as it
Maybe.
was in Naku Tadek, but I'll take it over nothing.
Does anyone else want to ask Sapadal a question?
I'll pass. I've heard too many ghost stories that start this way.
I wonder if
Right. If I wanted to waste time, that's what I carry a flute for.
Just me then. Really?
I'll say it
No
after
one
this.
else has a question for the god of the living lands? Fascinating.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yatsley, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the Dream Scourge may be ravaging.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise.
Well, when he puts it like that, I wouldn't even attempt what we're doing with anyone but you three. Yup.
Stop. You're aggravating my old sir.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp,
Yes.
there's something I need.
Continue your quest.
Something I owe Tama.
Absolutely.
There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it.
Of course, buddy.
Thanks.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost. I wouldn't have it in me.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul. I wanted to say, for all of its imperfections, Fiormis Iverno deserves a second chance. Thanks to you, it has one. I won't forget it.
Yeah, she'll answer for the attack.
Not before we answer to her. Just to be safe, we should remain vigilant. Sleep in shifts. Look after each other.
True.
Rest while you can. Our enemies are organized, but so are we.
Sleep well. We've got a long road ahead.
Well, luckily, I pretty much did everything already, so we're good to go. Oh, it's like deserty. I can't say I expected that. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting a desert. So, especially with heading towards a place called the Garden. Oh.
Listen to me. Look here. Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, looks kind of bad here.
How many did you lose?
Too many. Not even counting the ones we had to put down because they turned into dream thralls.
I had to put down 3 good men myself. Telling their family. That was worse.
Don't talk to me like you're the only one who understands hardship. I'm going to be facing down a mutiny soon.
You think we want to be here? Think again.
So leave. I can't wait to see the last of you and your people.
And go where? Nothing but death waiting out there. Better we die with honor.
Interesting.
Another Adiran, Kutabao.
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's. You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Yup.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
Okay. Wish you showed up earlier. We could have helped.
Dream Thralls ambushed us an hour ago.
Ooh.
We're still counting the dead.
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes. How heroic. Protecting Kith from Adiran dream thralls.
That's a good point. Oh yeah, are all the Dream Thralls here Adiran?
No, but most are. Our troops haven't been spared, and more are falling ill.
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert, despite my advice.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid.
And now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and Adirans alike.
We've since pulled back to Eagle's Reach until more reinforcements arrive to contain the Dream Thralls. Whatever your intentions here, Envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise where it's safe.
Yeah, trust me, it's not back home. It's not good back
This isn't
home.
a land of secret dalliances and poison and goblets, Envoy.
Oh, I'm aware.
These lands could kill you before you even reach Thirdborn.
I think I'm all
We've
right.
been through a lot already. This isn't our first terrifying ordeal.
Look, Envoy. Kith aren't too keen on Adirans at the moment. Rumor of what happened in Fjord is already starting to spread. Just watch your back, all right?
No, that's fair. Don't worry, I can handle myself.
I sure hope so.
They're not fighting over territory, they're fighting over who suffered the most. We live in unusual times.
Ain't that the truth? Hey, friend.
Ah, welcome to the shit, Envoy. Sorry for the mess, but it can't be helped. Not when a fucking horde of dream thralls screams up the path. At least they're not coming out of the fucking rock like they did in the mines. Oh, dream thrall spiders.
Oh.
Nothing is spared this plague. Neither the land, nor the creatures who
So it's pretty bad up here, it seems.
Aye, a living nightmare. They swarmed just like that. These dream scourge people don't eat their kill.
Their spiders, all I used to do is step on them.
What kind of feet have you got? We're talking about a whole mine filled with them.
Yeah, where are these mines?
Follow the path down. You'll see the elevator. It's broken now, but the mines are just on the cliff above.
I used to hear stories about cave-ins up there. Watch your step.
If you hit the Leviathan skull when you're up there, you've gone too far. You'll know it when you see it.
Why do we have soldiers in the mines?
The powers that be decided we'd help Thirdborn reopen an old, abandoned sulfur mine. Help arm Thirdborn against the Dream Scourge, you see. Make friends. But it's not my place to talk about any of it.
She doesn't sound too happy about that.
If it please you, sounds like they need all the help they can get.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Spiders. Sounds like honest work to me.
It's over there, huh? Interesting. Okay. Well, let's yes. Well, now this is something we can climb up.
Yeah, at least the shack stopped smouldering. Why any of our people settle here by their own will, I don't know. Fools.
Anything up here I can take? Ooh, there's a chest over here. Oh, and a chest over there. Excuse me, I'm just gonna borrow this chest. And then I'm also gonna borrow this chest.
Gods, there's no going home after this. Not really.
Is this where I came in? Oh no, we came in down there. Alright, there's something back here. Oh.
I hope Quilichi is
Wait, there was some coin. Where did I see that coin? Wasn't there coins here?
Move along, envoy.
I could have sworn there were coins on the ground. Where'd they go? Oh, man. Hold on, let me... Oh, maybe it was those grenades I picked up. Oh, well. That's fine.
God, I hate this posting.
Oh, and this is just the other... Alright, cool. Cool, let's check out the mines, huh? Oh, after we talk to this guy. Oh, no, you're good. Yeah, do your chores. No one should feel required to chat or anything. If you're just hanging out, that's cool.
We came back. They changed.
They attacked us.
No, I didn't. You're good.
Did you say your parents changed? Oh no.
We locked them inside the house, but we don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's not safe here.
You tell them Kai sent you. That should still carry some weight.
They're going to kill them.
Shh. It'll be okay, Tamamu. They're in our home by the cliff face.
No, no. Mother. Father.
Oh, that is
Try to
not
make it
great.
fast. And let us know when it's over. We'll need to do the last rites.
I got you, homies.
When it's over. Gods, what a thing to say about one's family.
Is that one? Yeah, okay, right down there. Oh. Well, there's a dream thrall down there, so...
Eye sharp. Dream thralls ahead.
Lead the way.
Oh, now this is interesting. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, these guys are strong. Oh my god. Okay, they dodged. I missed. Whew. Oh my god, I'm trash. I can't aim. Whew, okay.
They weren't ready for this.
So Dream Thrall's pretty strong. Not a cakewalk. That being said, we do have to get them.
Stinging wasps! Treacherous!
God, this thing knocks him over. Oh my god.
Whoo! Wearing third-born homespun or Adiran armor.
How long must the living land suffer?
Oh, I think this is probably their place. Ooh. Oh. Nobody say anything about this. We were never here. Okay? Someone else took whatever was there. Alright. Well. Here we go. Well. That wasn't too bad.
I was worried for a second.
New leaves in the oasis. Why
Oh.
did you cut them down?
Soul Unbound. Yeah, see, she's like she I think sorry, they I don't know if the voice or Sapidol is a she, but Sapidol was like kind of not chill when we killed the Dream Scourge bear either, if I'm remembering correctly. Oh, I missed. So again, I don't know their real, you know, feelings. Oh, banger. Oh, headshot. Bang. Oh. Hello. Okay, so they explode.
But what choice do we have?
Good to know.
Got to put a stop to this thing, Envoy.
Yeah, no, it's pretty bad out here, actually. Wait, we want to go this way.
Hard to believe it's been 6 years since I saw this place.
Nice, we got the camp. Some cheese. Alright, and then...
The Adheran army in the desert of dream thralls. How long till they fix this godforsaken platform? Get them to fix the damned lit.
I don't know why we don't use a simple pulley system. If they hadn't made this thing so complicated, it'd be fine.
Oh, interesting. So I have to go around. Okay, I think I can go this way. Yeah, it looks like there's a path around. Uh-oh. Ow. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me go... Since they're right over here, let me go talk to those two and let them know. Since, again, they need to do their last... Oh. Wait, where did... Hold up. Oh. Wait. Where did they... Oh. They're all the way in Dream Thrall? Or a Thirdborn? Are they in Dream Thrall? What a dumb question. Yeah, we're trying to get here. Oh, this is also a difficult quest. Maybe we'll try and get into there, and then we'll head on the main quest. See where that leads us. Oh, come on. How is this not... Am I missing something? This feels like where I'm supposed to go, no? I guess maybe not. Well. All right. I mean, it feels like we should be able to get up there, but I guess maybe it was more like a landslide than anything else. Oh. Well, hello. You know, maybe we'll just go to Thirdborn. Alright, path to the garden. Yeah, let's head to Thirdborn. Which is where we gotta go for that other quest anyway. Well, that looks like it could be something up there. Hopefully. I was gonna say hopefully friendlies, but sounds like that might not be the case. Also, there's no way this liquid is safe to touch, right? Oh. Oh no, it's chill. Cool. All right, well, let's try and find our way up there. I know he says he doesn't want us, but that's never stopped me before.
Quiet as a soul.
Well, so much for that. He turned around faster than I expected him to. Oh, hello. Sorry, what is that thing over there? Oh, it's a desert beetle. Okay. Wait, how did... Sorry, how would I even get up there? Oh, I gotta go this way. Oh, that's a lot of red on the mini-map. Oh my god. Hey, die. Okay, what's hitting me? Oh, I missed. What did I... Okay. My fault. That was kind of cool. Okay. Oh my god. It's going nuts here. Oh my god, this stupid shaman. Or whoever you are. Whew. Okay. That was trickier than I thought it was going to be. Oh, but there's a lot of good loot here. Okay, so now I need to get over there. Alright, surely this guy won't actually kill us, right?
Hey, stay back. This is our rock. You want a vantage point? Find something else.
I don't mean any harm.
You might not, but I don't know if you have the plague. Helak hasn't steered us wrong before. He said we'll be safe as long as we're here. So we're staying until the plague ends, or until Helak tells us to leave.
I don't think the dream score works like that.
You think? But you don't know, do you? Go away. For all I know, you're a new type of dream thrall come to lure us down. I wish Helak was here.
Yeah, who's this Helak you keep talking about?
The one who's been keeping us safe. Helak said to wait here until he gets back. He went off to look at that rock formation near the burned settlement. Helak said there could be an even more defensible position, but he hasn't returned.
Leave him a marker and get to safety.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable, but Thirdborn's been attacked before. We don't want to go back there.
In Thirdborn, at least you'll have walls to hide behind.
Yeah, that's true. And we won't be there forever.
Exactly.
We're gonna have to carry all this equipment
Nice, and he gave
down,
me the key to the chest.
but you can help yourself to whatever's in the chest.
Nice. All right, let's open up a chest. What do we got in here? Climber's crampons. Minus 10% incoming fire, frost, and shock damage. Plus 30% parkour speed. It's not bad. Could be useful. And then, cool. Anything else here that I can grab? All right, I think that is probably a good place for us to call it. We go ahead and save. Alrighty, well, I hope you all enjoyed. We made some good progress in Avowed. Anna, thank you for stopping in. Nice chatting with you. If you wanna hang out more, I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern. Again, I don't know exactly what time that is. I guess maybe 1 for you. Don't call me on that though. Oh, yeah, what's up? That was it. Yeah, I streamed for 2 hours. You got here about halfway through. But I will be back on Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern. If you're interested, feel free to subscribe. I think that lets you get notified for lives on YouTube. I don't 100% know how lives work on YouTube. But I will be back. If not, if this was your only stream hanging out, no worries. It was great chatting. But I do hope you do come back. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's just I like to keep a schedule. And I don't want to stream too late for me. So I try and keep it to 2 hours, 3 times a week. Just what works for me. Just in my chores, I wanted to watch more. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. That's really unfortunate timing. But now you'll know for next time. If you have to do chores, I end about now, whenever that is. So time it accordingly. But like I said, it was great chatting. I'll be back Wednesday. Okay, I don't know exactly what time that is for you. I think, given when you said it was 2, I think that's 1 for you. Yeah, so 1 to 3, I think. Don't quote me on that. Back on Wednesday, more Avowed, and then Fridays. For your information, Anna, I have been playing Trackmania, for that 2-hour block. So if that interests you, cool. If you don't want to see that and you want to just come back Monday, Wednesday, totally understand. But that is that's the regular schedule right now. So anyway, I hope to see you next time. Hope you enjoyed. That's all I got for you guys. Until next time, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.